Hello dear primary 4 students, how are you today? I hope everything is okay. Now we are going to have our lesson about hospital. Have you ever been to the hospital? I don't want you to go there. It's a place for sick people and they want you to be healthy all the time. So our unit for today, it's unit 5 and it's at the hospital. Let's see what's going on there. Let's go to slide 2. What's your address? 31 Tahrir Street. Pardon me? 31 Tahrir Street. Oh, how do you spell Tahrir? Tahrir. Thank you. Have a seat, please. Thanks. Now let's move to slide 3. Now we are talking about what you are going to say if you want to ask about specific things. To ask about the address, you say, what's your address? The address, it means the number for the place you live in. Number 2, for asking someone to repeat their words, means that you couldn't hear it or it's not clear, so you ask them to repeat it one more time, again, to hear it correctly. Pardon me, or excuse me. For asking someone to sit down, have a seat, please. Now, let's move to slide 3. We are going to have some words here. I think you know it, but we are going to revise it with you. First of all, what's on your head up there? Of course, it's your hair. Then you have eyes, hands, it means 2, not only 1. Fingers, more than 1. Legs, we have 2 legs. Toes, we have 10 toes. So our hands have fingers and our legs or our feet have toes. So let's see the words here: eye, nose, mouth, ear, hand, and foot. Now, we are going to have something called possessive adjectives. What does it mean? Now, if something belongs to me, so I have to say, this is my book. For example, I have a book on the desk and somebody asks me, whose book this? So I'm going to answer, this is my book. Or, it's not mine, it's your book. Or, it's Ahmed's book. So it means that it's his book. It means it belongs to him. So, for I use my, and it should be followed by the noun. And for he, for a person, for a boy, I use his. And for a girl, I use her. And for the desk or the animal things or animals, I use its. And you have to realize that it's without the apostrophe. You should be your, and we should be our, and they should be their. For example, I see with my eyes. You can't see I see with your eyes. We can walk with our legs. This is number 3. Number 2, I hear with my ears. And number 3, we can walk with our legs. Number 4, his feet hurt. Number 5, this is my cat. This is its ears. It means that they are the ears of the cat. Now let's move to slide 6. We are going to have our phonics time now. There is a big difference between the sound and th sound. For the sound, I have to stretch my tongue a little bit outside, but in my teeth. When I say this, mother, mother. Number 2, that. Number 3, this. Number 4, father. Number 5, brother. Number 6, they. So this is the sound. Now we are going to move to th sound. Number 1, bath. Number 2, thirsty. Number 3, Thursday. Number 4, 3. Number 5, thick. Number 6, thin. Number 7, mouth. Number 8, north. Number 9, birthday. Number 10, math. Number 11, thanks. And number 12, think. Now, it's your time to practice, and I'm going to make this practice with you, of course. Now, we are going to read and circle the odd one. It's done for you, but we are going to reread it together. Number 1, ears, nose, hands, cars. So, what's the odd one here? Yes, of course, it's cars because it's not one of our organs, it's just a thing. Number 2, bus, horse, car, taxi. So, which one is different here? Yes, it's horse. Of course, it's an animal, and all of these are things. Our nouns. Number 3, bed, tea, wardrobe or wardrobe, clothes. Then the odd one is tea. And remember, please, the last one, we don't say clothes. It's just clothes. Number 4, Nada, Sami, Rami, Ali. So, which one? It's going to be Nada, of course, because it's a name of a girl, and all of them are names of boys. So, choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. What's your dress? Or what's your glass? Or what's your address? Or what's your grass? Yes, of course, going to be what's your address. Number 2, how do you? Spelled or spelling or spilled or spell. So remember here, it's a question, and we have do, which means that we have the helping verb of our question. So there is no need to bring anything else. Also, we have to put the verb in the infinitive form or in the stem, so without anything. So we have to choose number D, spell. Number 3, he helps sick animals. He is a, okay, who's the one who helps sick animals? It's the doctor of the animals. Yes, of course. What is his name? It's the vet. So it's not the teacher or the policeman or the singer. It's only the vet. Then we have number 4, doctors and nurses work in where they can work at school or at the theater. No, of course, they are working at the hospital. Now, let's go to slide 8. It's about the punctuation. And punctuation, as we said, you have to start the sentence with a capital letter, and you have to end it with a question mark or a dot. Of course, if you have a name, you have to start it with a capital letter also. Any proper nouns, you have to start them with capital letters. Number 1, Ahmed isn't a tall boy. So here, Ahmed, you have to start it with capital letter. Then isn't, you have to put apostrophe or apostrophe before t. Then a tall boy, you have to put a dot or a full stop at the end of the sentence. Look and answer the question here. What is this? This is not a car. It's not a regular one. It's an ambulance. An ambulance means a car that we take or we put sick people in it to take them to the hospital. Who is she? Look at her carefully. Yes, she is a nurse. That's all for now. Thank you for listening to me. See you next lesson.